Henry Ford once said, if you always do what you have always done, you will always get what you have always got. But as ambitious men and women most of us are, we often chase new goals, and to chase new goals, you ought to have new habits. But we all know how daunting it is to build a new habit. I myself have failed miserably in building habits because the magnetic pull of the status quo is much stronger than any other force in the world. They say it takes anywhere between 45 to 66 days to build a new habit, after which it gets done in automatic pilot. Most of us fail to pursue a new habit beyond a couple of weeks, after which the habit becomes elusive. However, there are people who crack this code and are able to build new habits as and when needed. It's not like they have great will or have superhuman motivation. After all, will and discipline by nature is a limited resource in human mind. It's just that these people have structured systems in place to help them from falling back to old habits. A very powerful habit building secret was devised by a famous comedian called Jerry Seinfeld. Someone asked him how was he able to come up with fresh humor content every single day for so many years. To which he said that the way to create better jokes was to write every day. So he had a gem of a leverage technique he used on himself that pushed him to write even when he didn't feel like writing. He revealed a unique calendar system he used to pressurize himself to write, and here's how it works. So every year he got himself a big wall calendar that had a whole year on one page and hung it on a prominent wall. The next step was to get a big red magic marker, and each day he did his task of writing, he would put a big red cross on that day. After a few days, he would have a chain, and he just kept at it, and the chain would grow longer every day. He liked seeing that the chain grew, and his only job next was to see not to break the chain. So I followed this system for myself through an app called Habit List. Here's how it looks. I resolved to pick up a habit to meditate every day, which I have tried but failed to build over the years. So the way I did was I picked the habit, I listed the habit in the app, and I ticked the days when I succeeded in meditating. As you can see, I started, but my chain broke a few times. But I'm proud to say that in the last 2 weeks, I'm going through my longest streak or chain, and hopefully, when my streak reaches anywhere between 45 to 66, I would have solidified the habit. Also, there is an interesting psychology in play here. The longer your streak grows, the more you will be motivated not to break it. So it's sort of a win-win situation for you. Hence, a very powerful hack. So 2015 is fast approaching. Why not build your own New Year resolutions using this trick and let me know how it goes?